Good morning. It is March the 4th, 2016. My co-host is with me, Kelvin from Cambridge. Yeah, that's the place where they have that big university. Oh, they've got a new building going in there. Wait for the pictures. It's going to be worth it. We'll have it on the show notes someday when they get the grand opening and so forth. But anyway, on Fridays on the Cook Report, we do the weekly wrap-up of the shows from the previous week. Of course, Wednesday, there was no show. The internet was down and the power was gone. I lost power for 24 hours. Wah. There's the end of that wine. And so now we're back. We're going to do the show notes from Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday to keep things in line. And those will all be available online at the blog. And I'll have that link in the cookreport.podbean.com. It'll say click here to go to the show notes, and bazinga, you'll be in. The Monday blog roll was talking about podcasting, and excuse the nose scratch, but when it itches, you got to do it. The first link there was podcasting for beginners, and that was a link that I got from bufferapp.com, from their own blog, and it's a great set of instructions and how-tos. Since you're already doing blog posts and social media updates, your Facebook and your Twitter and whatnot, get on board with podcasting too. It's a lot of fun. And the next thing that we talked about was Blog Talk Radio. I mentioned some things on that, and they'll be in the show notes, all the things we said. And we also talked about SoundCloud. And there's a lot of discussion about SoundCloud. Are they going to make it? They're having financial problems and so forth. Who knows? This technology changes on a regular basis. The add-on, the extra thing, the non-blog thing for that day was a product from VB-Audio, and it's an advanced virtual audio device mixer for Windows. It'll look like this on your desktop. Did I get that right? Mm-hmm. It'll look like that, and that'll be in the show notes as well, that image. It's a great mixer. One of the people that is the friend that we chat with in the morning, Jorvik, he puts it on his computer. He can play music in the background. He had additional sources. Once, while he was in a blab, there were, how many was it? Was it 7?
We had 7 people in the room, in the blab room. We only had 3 windows, so we had a spare window. I think 3 of those were in, 4 were coming in via Skype, which were then feeding into Jorvik's window.
Yeah, and that was with this VB mixer. It's a great tool. Give it a go. Well worth the time. And all the places that the Cook Reports shows up is in the bottom of the show notes, and you go to that link, shameless plug again, the cookreport.podbean.com. So moving right along quickly, because we don't take a lot of time with the Cook Report, as you know. That's why you're listening in, and thank you for all the people that are listening in live right now in chat. Are we in double digits? Oh my gosh, we've had 16 people here. The Tuesday edition on SEO tips talked about the homework involved with Cyrus Shepard's one last tip that he did at Moz. Moz is a great SEO website, and the homework that he set up is this little 7-step homework graphic. Looks just like that, and it talks about do this, all through a 7-step checklist. Actually, it's 5 steps once you submit it for re-indexing into the search engines, and then you just keep track of it, make sure that it's performing. And those set of instructions and those links for the thank yous, the shout outs that we do, like I'm going to do in a minute, are all listed in the show notes for the Tuesday SEO tips, and that'll be in the show note links at you know where, thecookreport.podbean.com. I wonder if I'm saying that too much. Well, we'll know in a minute. The next show, because Wednesday was canceled because there was no power. It's really hard to do a podcast with no electricity, I've discovered. Most of this stuff plugs in. Okay? So Thursday, we talked sort of a shameless plug in a way. We talked about the 27 questions that we use for the B2B show, where we do an interview. Like one of the people that we're going to interview is in the chat right now, Amnon. We're going to do a set of questions with him. And what I do is I send 27 questions, excuse me. I send 27 questions to the potential interviewee. He picks out which 5 he wants to talk about, and we increase that brand's transparency, make you more aware of things they do besides building hubcaps or whatever it is their company does. You know, kind of have a little bit of a visibility lesson. There's a link also for a social media checklist for event promotion. That was born out of somebody asking me once, how do I just want to promote my event? I don't want to have a whole website promotion campaign, SEO campaign. Those start at like $1,500 and go up. So I just want to do one page, one time, one event. I said, oh, okay. So thanks, Patricia, for the link in chat. Do the chat links show up in the recording? I think they do. She's got a link there for the cookreport.podbean.com. And I'm just reading it. I'm not saying it again. That doesn't count for my total for the day. So on the B2B notes, we had the 27 questions link and the social media checklist link. I think I even made the social media checklist into a SlideShare promotion. I'll have to check on that and put that link in if I did. And so now that brings us to shout out time. And I want to thank my co-host Kelvin from Cambridge for showing up today. And I'm on a roll now with making those letters bigger, seems to work, and I don't mispronounce his name. Another shout out goes to, of course, Fraser from Hattrick and Ramsey blog. But Fraser's actually the Edinburgh Dusters guy, the company that likes to clean. And he does every day. I'll see him in the Blab and he says, oh, I got to go. I'm going to go clean a house. Or he'll be out in his truck just parked waiting to go to the next cleaning job, taking a break. You know, click in and say hi to us. So if you have questions about podcasting, house cleaning, give them a holler over in Edinburgh, Scotland. And their website is edinburghdusters.co.uk because they're in the island, in the mother country, right? And speaking of the mother country, there's another website there that I know. It's Kevin Scullion's very own Passing Places in Scotland. And his URL will be in the show notes. It's passingplaces.scot, right? And great guy to talk to about podcasting, about travel in Scotland. 2 thumbs up there. And big thank you to Blab. And their URL is https://blab.im. They make this all possible. Their technology will, at the end of this show, which seems to be going on forever, I'm trying to hurry, they will send me an email that's got the audio link so I can upload it into the cookreport.podbean.com. One more time, I got to put that in there. And also a MP4 video file so we can upload it into YouTube. And so, on that note, I'll double check with Kelvin. I didn't forget anything, did I?
Did you mention the Podbean link?
Oh, that the show is on the cookreport.podbean.com if you want to download. Yeah, we should mention that.
That's
at least once, because that's kind of important. That's how they get the show notes for all the other programs from Monday, from Tuesday, from Thursday, and all the locations that we're at. And thank you to Stitcher Radio and to Blab and to Podbean.com and to iTunes and YouTube and my own blog, GuyerCookOnlineServices.com, WAC blog has the Cook Report notes in there. And also, oh, that's what I forgot. I did forget something. The evaluation question. It'll be a single question, yes, no answer that appears at the bottom of the show notes. And I could tell you what it is, but I'm not gonna. All I'm gonna do now, because it's at the end of the show, is I'm gonna say those 3 magic words. It's a wrap.